Today's Country 103.5 WEZL. Charleston, Sarah Evans, a little bit stronger. Lady Antebellum's supposed to check in here in just a few minutes.
Yes.
It's what they say. We'll see who we talk to here in a few minutes.
You bet.
Guess who just walked in?
Kay Hyman?
Yeah, Kay, how did you know?
She's standing right here.
Oh, Kay Hyman is
obvious.
here
I love you guys so much. I wanted to visit.
from the Charleston Animal Society, and she has Zoe with her, and she has a picture of her mud turtle.
Where did you find this?
Her
My
mud
mud
turtle.
turtle.
Yeah.
It's that my mud turtle actually takes 2 people to pick it up.
This
Well,
is
you're
like
just
a
bragging
Yeah,
now.
she's
It is
bragging.
a toy.
She's bragging. She just bragging now. Girl, come in here talking that trash. No, wait a minute. I have never. That's not something you normally find around
No,
here.
sir, it is not, and it is a stray off the streets of Charleston County. It was found on Folly Road.
Okay, no, I understand all that. But where did that thing come from to become a stray?
Well-
There's nothing like that grows around here.
No, sir, it doesn't. But there are people who own them. That's probably the 4th one that I've seen here at the Charleston Animal Society since in the last 5 years. They're a very popular animal to have as a pet. But
Why?
normally,
Because they're fun. You
Why would
ride
you want
them
that?
and all kinds of things.
I mean, this is like one of those Galapagos Island turtles.
it's a sulcata.
Uh-huh.
They originate in Africa, and they sell them as pets. And this
Well,
one
that
in
ought to be
particular,
illegal. That's crazy.
yeah, he's 100 pounds easily.
Man.
And he's got to be at that weight and that size. He's massive. I mean, he's this big around. He would not fit in the animal control officer's cage. If that tells you anything, he told me that he had him next to the cage. There's a space, and every time he went to stop at a stoplight when he was bringing them in,
He's
you know,
trying to
he'd put his
crawl up.
paws up. And they're very powerful. They can eat through a cinder block wall. They're very hard to confine, and they can travel over a mile a day. So we have no idea where he came from. The last one we have, no one ever showed up looking for him.
Well, you would think
That's
that
a good-
if this was somebody's pet, there would only be certain people they could take this animal to, or have this animal checked on, by a certain
There's got to be
veterinarian.
some kind of medical records
Oh, yeah,
or something.
There's got to be somebody that
Dr. Jose is one of the ones.
maybe
and,
he knows who owns it.
And they do microchip them, and we are checking. He
Okay.
came in late yesterday, but they're kind of hard to microchip, so we're checking.
Yeah, I wouldn't
they do
stick
it,
my hand in there to chip anything.
They do it up under the leg,
Pull back an elbow.
on the back leg. So we're trying, but it's difficult.
It's an amazing picture. Of course, now we have a picture of him on the morning show page at WEZL.com, and I'm sure it's on the Facebook page with the Animal Society and everything. But you can see on his feet and his nose where he has rubbed it flat, like walking on the asphalt or wherever he's been. And his nose too is kind of got that worn out, like a worn tire look to it.
Yeah, he's probably a middle-aged or close to middle-aged. They live about 100 years.
Now, would somebody keep this in the house or out in the backyard?
No, sir.
Or
You keep them in the yard, and I've had several people that have seen the pictures that are very dismayed because of the way the shell is turned up. They say that's something to do with nutrition,
Yeah.
and he hasn't been
taken
fed
care
right.
of, right?
And the animal control officer who called us, Dr. Lucy, said, get him some greens. He'll love you for life. And he ended up getting him a head of iceberg lettuce, and that's really not a very nutritious.
Right.
We all know it's not, but he gave it to him. He said he shredded it. What they like is hay. Today we have some people coming in to bring the proper things for him this morning, first thing. But they graze all day like a horse. They eat hay, and a lot of people. I know several people that own them, and they love their.
Well, what's to prevent somebody from coming in and saying, that's my turtle? And what's it look like? Well, it's got a shell.
He's going to have to ID it.
Huh?
We haven't sexed it yet.
Well,
Well, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it if you don't find the owner, or even if you do? What
That's
do
a
you-
great question because, the owner will have to prove it. They'll have to show vet records, or they'll have to show us a photo. We already saw one photo that was listed on Craigslist.
Right.
That's not him. He's only 5 years old, and he's a little boy holding him. He's
Yeah.
about this big.
Yeah.
So we know that we can tell. Their shells on their backs are very much like a fingerprint to us. So we can tell if it's their turtle or not by the photographs.
Well, I would think if nobody claims this thing, this is something that goes to the zoo or the
Absolutely.
aquarium
Yeah.
or
Absolutely. We will.
yeah.
Or someone who already has one and knows how to.
What an amazing animal.
He is. He's gorgeous. The last one we got ended up going to a refuge up near Myrtle Beach who had a female stolen from them, had been in the news about a week before ours that we had gotten, and we thought for sure it was theirs,
Yeah.
and then we found out how to sex them, and so now we know.
Now, how do you get that job?
Well, it's very
Sexing a
simple.
turtle.
I think
Huh?
that's for
Very
the
simple.
interns.
Yeah,
It's very simple.
what do you do?
Well, a turtle, Zoe even knows.
I don't know.
Turtles, a male turtle has a ridge in his back.
Okay.
So he can.
I
climb.
got you. Okay.
Females are flat. Very
So you can just look at it and tell.
if you look at the underside, but he's
Oh, it's on the other. It's on the other side.
Yeah, on the underside. So
Yeah, I
you
ain't
climb
reaching
on.
under there. I ain't doing all
Hey,
that.
Carl, pick that turtle up.
Well, look, if you're
Oh, it's a boy.
if you're missing your 100-pound, what is it?
Zocata.
Yeah, if you're missing your 100-pound Zocata, they've got it over at the Animal Society.
Please come visit him.
Please, because
Because they're sexting him.
he's a magnificent animal. That
He
thing
is.
is incredible.
He is
So interesting
unbelievable.
to
Look
look
at that.
In his face, he just looks like a really old man that's very wise. It's just really awesome. And you never know what's going to be at the shelter. I mean, I've seen peacocks, I've seen emus, I've seen very large
I think he
snakes.
looks a lot like Willie Nelson.
Yeah, put one of those little
Yeah,
puppy wigs
I
on
think
him.
so. This is hey, look, check them out. They found this turtle. I mean, this thing's a beauty. Check them out online at wezl.com Morning Crew page. And if you think it's yours, then please go claim this animal. Bring medical records and whatever else you need to prove it's yours. Okay,
Yeah.
that's unusual, Kay.
And no looky-loos. We're not allowing him to be
So I can't
seen.
come over and see him.
Well, you could come over. I'll let you.
Well, no, don't say that because then everybody will say, "Well, you let him do it."
Yeah, but TJ, you're special.
I understand. Okay, fine. This is cool. I'm liking this.
We ought to go over and visit.
This
it.
is like having
Maybe they'll
an-
let you sext it.
This is like having Animal Planet in real
There's
life.
a difference between sext it and sex it.
Whatever.
I don't want to talk about it. Y'all go.